Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. Does your skincare routine ever feel overwhelming? A little bit too complicated? There's just too many steps involved. If that's the case, well, you're probably in luck, because in 2025, one of the key themes, trends in skincare is streamlining, minimizing down the total number of steps needed and yet still maintaining those next level results. So in today's video, in keeping with that trend of streamlining, I'm going to share with you 5 skincare products you definitely don't need in your skincare routine that you can lose without necessarily having to compromise on the results that you see. Sit back, relax, let's talk skincare products we just don't need. Now, before we get into today's video, a big disclaimer to say, just because personally I don't feel you need these products, doesn't mean that you have to exclude them from your skincare routine. As with everything in skincare, use what works for you. And if you get great benefit from any of the product types that I'm mentioning in today's video, keep on using them. Sound off in the comments section below and let us know your experiences. Just know that when it comes to skincare, sometimes it's possible to eliminate a couple of steps without necessarily having to reduce the results that we see at the end of it. And that's kind of what today's video is all about. If you want to see more content like this, when we're talking about what doesn't work, what we don't need, how to streamline and minimize things down, let me know by reaching down and giving the video a big thumbs up and a like. This really does support me as a content creator, because the more likes a video gets, the more widely YouTube will distribute it on its platform. So from the bottom of my heart, love to each and every one of you. Now, without further ado, let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. Now, skincare product we just don't need, number 1, is hyaluronic acid, specifically a standalone hyaluronic acid serum. Now, I'm going to duck and cover at this point, because I know so many of you guys out there love your hyaluronic acid serums. And if you do, sound off in the comments section below. But just know, for most of us, you don't need a separate standalone hyaluronic acid serum. And by having one, you could actually be doing more harm than you are good. The reason for that is hyaluronic acid in its various forms is in just about every single skincare product we use. We're going to be getting that dose of hyaluronic acid and its plumping, hydrating effects throughout our skincare routine. We don't need to have a standalone hyaluronic acid serum. Hyaluronic acid in small doses will plump, nourish, and hydrate. In too high doses, it can irritate the skin and actually dry it out. So I would say, keep it simple. Remove that standalone hyaluronic acid serum and know that you're still getting the benefits from the rest of your skincare routine. For similar reasons, I'd say the product that we don't need, number 2, is a standalone niacinamide serum. Again, the reason we don't need a standalone niacinamide is we're getting that ingredient in at least 1 or 2 of the other steps in our routine. Niacinamide is commonly found in other serums, particularly brightening ones, in sunscreens, you'll see it in cleansers, in moisturizers. We again are overusing this ingredient. In small quantities, it's fantastic for regulating oil production, can help fade hyperpigmentation, and just keeping our skin barrier in tip-top health. But in too high a doses, it can lead to sensitivity, dryness, irritation, all the opposite things that we're actually trying to achieve. So I would just say, err on the side of caution. Know that you're getting your niacinamide somewhere else in your skincare routine and ditch that standalone serum. I feel with hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, because they're such popular ingredients, every brand on Skincare Planet Earth feels they have to have a separate hyaluronic acid and separate niacinamide in their collection and really sell the benefits of them to us, when in truth, you can skip both of them, streamline, and not actually lose any of the benefits. Now, product that we don't need, number 3, is a double cleanse. Again, I feel that this is going to be an unpopular choice to have on this list, but double cleansing kind of came about around 4 years ago, and just about everyone felt that they had to do it, otherwise they weren't doing their skincare routine right. In truth, the vast majority of us don't need to double cleanse. This is where you start with an oil-based cleanser, then you finish with a gel cleanser afterwards. The principle behind it are sound, that the oil cleanser will really break down any makeup, any SPF, and then you're rinsing it away with the gel cleanser afterwards. I think 10 years ago, where cleansers were pretty poorly formulated, you probably did need a double cleanse to actually get the results you want to see. But now, technology's moved on. We have some fantastic cleansers on the market that do it all in one. Great example is this. This is the Numbuzzin Glutathione C cleanser. This is an oil cleanser that is so effective that if you use it, then rinse it off, it doesn't leave a film on the skin, but it gets rid of everything you want it to. And so you don't need to follow with a gel cleanser after this. It's kind of a one and done. Similarly, when I created my own cleanser, this is the Mad About Skin Cream Velvet Cleansing Wash. This is designed to be like a double cleanse in one. Melts everything away, rinses off without a trace. It won't clog the pores, it won't leave a film. You don't need to follow on with another product. Now, if you're somebody that wears a lot of makeup, maybe you've been to a big event, you just like to use a lot of waterproof makeup items throughout the day, then maybe you will still benefit from a double cleanse. But for the vast majority of us out there, we can skip a step. Just use one well-formulated cleanser in place of needing a double cleanse. You'll save time, you'll save money, you'll definitely save in terms of the number of products you need in your skincare routine. Now, skincare products you don't need in number 4 are masks. Now, personally, I actually love skincare masks. Taking that moment out of the day to apply something, a bit of a spa treat, definitely part of the self-care ritual. However, just know that a mask can never replace or replicate the results you're going to get with consistent use of other steps in your skincare routine. See masks as like a nice optional extra, a pick-me-up, that spa moment, not as a core part of your skincare routine. Masks, particularly well-formulated ones, definitely have benefits for the skin. They can bring some vibrancy, luminosity, instant plumpness. But these are all things that you should really be getting from the rest of your skincare routine, the ones that you use day in, day out. See masks as, like I say, an optional extra if you're looking for that moment of self-care or you've got a big event and you just want like a quick win. Yes, a mask will definitely play part of that. But if you're using masks consistently, like 3 or 4 times a week, actually maybe there's something missing in your core skincare routine which should be delivering those benefits. Don't rely on masks. See them as a nice treat, an optional extra, rather than a core part of your skincare routine. Now, in 5th place on the list of products that you don't need, I feel this is the most controversial one, and that's hydrating toners. Now, the reason I say this, and I know that so many people out there love their toners, and again, if you love them, keep using them, use what works for you. But for a lot of people, actually, a hydrating toner is a bit of an optional extra in a skincare routine, because if you choose the right serums, you should already be getting that level of hydration, topping it off with a nice, rich, hydrating moisturizer, and not actually need that specific toner step. Toners aren't anything special. They're actually just a different viscosity of product. Toner is just a slightly more lightweight and watery version of a serum, and so they don't have to have that special coveted place in our skincare routine. If you like them and they work for you, continue to use them. But if you're looking to streamline, know that by opting for slightly more hydrating versions of your favorite serums, you could elevate the hydration without needing that toner step. Similarly, if you love a toner and want to keep it, opt for one that has an additional purpose. So maybe a hydrating toner that also has peptides in it that could replace your peptide serum. A hydrating toner that might also have an element of calming and soothing that could replace your calming and soothing serum. Look for a toner with a purpose, and that way you can still get your hydration fix, but you're getting some additional benefits that could mean that you can skip another step further down the line. Toners, like I say, is a controversial choice to have on this list, and I know this isn't going to be everyone's experience, but just know that a toner isn't an essential in a skincare routine. It's an extra for those that really like that particular texture, like the watery, lightweight finish. Great. But for everyone else, you should be getting those benefits from the rest of your skincare routine, and with a few tweaks and changes, you probably can deliver it without necessarily needing that toner step. So there you have it, guys. A rundown of 5 skincare products you just don't need. Few caveats added to that, but let me know what your thoughts are in the comments section below. Do you agree with me or do you fundamentally disagree? I want to hear from you. Here on the channel, I like to hear everyone's opinion so we can really get that conversation going. So sound off in the comments section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.